Good evening, hello. Big fan. It's been forever. How long's it been? Does everything sound alright? Just checking. Checking sound. Those are back. Good. Everything should be working now because the actual thing connects properly this time. Sometime last week they were having an issue with their servers, so none of the redeems were working. But we're well. Happy Monday. First Monday of this month. The coaches, that'll be interesting. So far, only the reveal of it. We don't know much else. You know what one it is, and you'll be able to do the getting people on, getting people off like you did with the bus. That'd be interesting. Probably be able to take more people because it's a coach, not a bus. Other than that, almost exactly the same. You know what, Monday? Monday's fine, though. Hello, Stella, welcome in. I have to look down at the phone until that actually connects. Right. It is a Monday, so we're doing admin, but... No, that's it. I was thinking of something else. Not on the mic. Gez, big fan. Stephen, big fan. Risto, how you doing? Darren. Oliver, welcome in. Anything eventful over the weekend? Not really. Hope you've all had a good first week. Even though it started midweek. That's weird when it starts midweek. Just pretend that this is the first proper week. Just pretend that the rest of it was just a random in-between, you know? Nothing really going on. Hello, Scotsman, big fan. Sim 1 is the main server. Because we don't have much on Sim 2. Haven't seen you in a year. Haven't seen you since last year. In a year means you haven't been here since the beginning of last year. Which is a very long time. ProMods is also back to its usual antics. I think. 600-ish people. Look at the server page. Nearly 4,000 on Sim 1. Okay. Well, we'll see what people get up to. Winter mod, of course. And possibly normal length session today. Also, that's what I remember I was going to say. On the Red platform, there is currently a video available for members now. I'm splitting it up. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this pattern up. Yesterday, it was out for Ko-fi members for the entire day until about, an hour ago. And then for the next 24 hours, it's for members. And then it's public. It's going to be a good one. I think you can see what it is from the page. You just can't watch it yet. So that's going to be quite exciting. It's a pretty good video. Alright, let's get to it. I did some random drives off stream, of course. Tiro, fancy seeing you here. How are you doing? Wow. Long time no see. How are you doing? Big fan. What brings you here? Only here to gamble? Oh yeah, true, because the leaderboard got reset, so... Get on it, Join every gambler, you know. Get on it. It's your chance. Get in early. See? Only 30-something people on the board, so... Compared to the... I don't know what there was before, but I really should have paid attention, shouldn't I? It's going to be a lot. Hey, there we go. Nice. Without gambling, you could do that. Alright. Kelly. What country? This one, well, that was in Ventspils. I was doing some random driving, but... This is now in Kelly. I think it's in Ventspils, isn't it? Yeah, I was over here. I was doing a few random jobs. We still need to do a lot more discovering in the Nordics. I've done the event for the Nordics, so now it's just basically free roam. The only other event I need to do is in Louisiana, which is in ATS, not ETS. So, as I've written down or penciled into the schedule, Thursday could be ATS. Getting a bit of that done. I do like doing my events. I do like... Why can't I click them? There you go. I do like getting the events done. Estonia, well, there may be a few other places left. You know where they add connections to new places? Yeah. Hello, Juice. It's Tuesday. Yeah, well, for you it might be. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I was going to be saying, if I'm doing this kind of stuff on a Tuesday, then something's gone wrong. I shouldn't be. What happened there? Normal. Oh, hello. Noise. Report that back so they don't go, ah, they've already been reported. Report random. And they've already been reported. This typical thing of every single time you go and report someone, someone's already had it. I need the right now. Right here, right now. I don't need something in the past. Now we wait for that car to appear. Was it this one? Because you started on this side. Oh, you're an escort car, right? For who? Is it who or whom? Hello, Toro. Yes, if you redeem the high, you get a few points. It's a random number. I don't know what I set it to. It's not a very high number. You can be an escort car if you want to, but you don't have any priority over anyone else. You're not like an actual block off the roads kind of vehicle. Yeah. You just protect. You just drive in front or behind the person you're escorting. That's it. That's all you can do. So they're on that side. Hello, Rick. Big fan. Oh, hi. Well, that's not a right number, isn't it? It's your choice. You want to gamble them or not? Oh, it's this car. Similar color. Ah, I see. Hello, Felix. 5k. Yeah, that would make sense. Instant redeem? He did. Oh, that was close. That's how they ended up that way around. Oh, he wants attention. Discord? Yeah, I forgot to do Discord. That. Nice. Went through that one. Well, kind of through. Pushed them. And then they didn't go underneath the other one. Hello, Greg. Welcome in. As you know, it's a mod. I have a video on my page telling you how to install it. Where to put the files. Is it this one? Yes. The intent is there. I knew what you wanted to do. Hello, Keller. Welcome in. Can't they eradicate it? If it were only possible by one file or one trainer or something, you just limit the usage of that trainer. But I think there's so many different ways of doing it. So they do get reset. Yes, I nearly forgot at the end of last week's stream, I reset it. So it's all whatever you want to do now. Let me do the server post. I'm sorry I forgot, but thank you for reminding me, big fan. I don't know if there's any statistics on who actually clicks that link. Does anyone actually come here from the notification? Don't know. First one. Well, no. Yes, actually, that was. Yeah. First one of this year, and it's for the most stereotypical thing you'd possibly see. Hello, Evans. As for the other ones, 669, great number. That was for one of the ones on the other side. 593, which is all but gone near there. Have to see. Thumbs down for purple. Do you see what he's saying up there? How dare you? Hello, Juice. This is in Sim 1. Watching on Sim 1 right now. I don't have the newest pro mods, and I probably won't knowing me for a good few weeks, so no rush for that. But at least the TikTok chat is now synced properly. Purple. He's just saying down to purple chat, because I can see them by color in that chat, not in chat arena. Tesla Chuck fund. I don't want a Tesla Chuck. Oh, there's our friend. There he is. He's already gone. But does this one do anything? This one was only for reference because they were nearby. They do. How many mods and admins mod at the same time? I don't know. I don't know. It varies. This is now considered peak time. So I would hope a handful are on. Either physically in real time or doing some reports. But it varies. Seaside, welcome in. Big fan. Appreciate the follow. See, that was, you know, not the person I intended to look at, but that was extremely unnecessary. Don't do that. Don't do that. No points. You don't earn them really for anything else, do you? No. And my report that I looked at is, I wanted to look at is gone. But it's for the same thing. So, ta-da! Caught the last second of that. If I catch it sort of midway while they're doing the thing, then... Fan objective, welcome over. I'm glad it works. I do still need to sort out more stuff. You notice how I haven't really posted anything on the shorts this year? You see the videos? Good. Eden, welcome in. I'm very glad. Welcome over. Now that you're here, I hope you'll enjoy your stay. Best voice? Ah, stop it. This is where the content comes from the majority of the shorts and long forms. These trailers. This is where it comes from. Comes on the streams. Easier to do that. Oh, we have new AVs as well, don't we? We have the old classic, whatever that one is based on, and I think the patrons have the Lambo. Patrons have the Lamborghini right now. Chat are saying Pro Mod's going to be deleted. No, that's unlikely. We recently unpartnered with D-Bus, so unless people are assuming that, oh, Pro Mods is next, the two have no correlation at all. No, I don't think so, no. Unless you hear an announcement saying exactly that, there shouldn't be anything to worry about. Is it where someone just makes up something? You're in Calais. This is near Calais. Calais is just over there. This is where they leave outside of Calais. Hello, Court. Cool. How you doing? Flower. Have a flower. Big fan. How come there's snow? This is a mod that TMP supports. It is one of the now 2 mods that TMP supports. This is normal map. Simulation 1. It's the winter mod. It's so iconic that it's the winter mod. ETS2 winter mod. That's all you need to look up. Are they? No. Okay, I was wondering if they were going to start blocking where they already have the traffic lights, but they think that's not enough. So they do they do it themselves as well. You can become a mod by applying, but at the very moment you can't apply. It's not open yet. Sometime this year it'll open again. Whenever they actually need people, it will open. Void, welcome in. Snow's paid version. You can pay for it, similar to Pro Mods, where you get all the files in one bundle. But no, it is free. Normally. You don't have to have all the mods either. I was going to get the longer daylight hours one earlier, and I forgot. That and physics are the only 2 I don't have right now. Not downloading physics. Good, slow down. Want to see if they do it again. Oh, they are doing it again. No one else coming up. Exactly, S1. It's not too difficult to put them in the folder where they're supposed to be, even if you need to make the folder as well that they go in. But the entire thing is optional. You don't even have to have snow if you don't want it. You can be realistic. Technically in the UK, I mean, at least in my area, we only really have frost. We don't really have this landscape. So if I wanted to roleplay it, then no, I don't need it. Maybe this area in France does have it. Nice. No, you have snow, so you can have the snow mod. You can have the winter mod, that's fine. They've got to be 18. I'm pretty sure for the past, the age limit has been 16. So it may still be 16. There might be a European law type thing where 16 is just a good number to go with. Another one. So many rich players, eh? They've all got their Lambos. Again, the Lambo is for patrons. You're from Canada? Well, I would expect you to have snow, yes. Quite a bit of snow, in fact, right? Quite a lot. What was that? always catching things just off they happen. Void, welcome in. Appreciate the fall. Anyone ever get through the 95? No, one person cannot. No. Sadly not, no. The closest we've been to doing all of it is, it was shown in a video where you need at least maybe 10 people constantly churning through the reports. Then the number might jump a bit. How do you get your profiles back? I don't think you can if the folder's gone, I'm afraid, unless they're backed up on the cloud somewhere. Tell TimeTimes go to work? No. No. If I wanted to back it up, I think I'd back up my entire documents folder, regardless of what's in there. Well, at least the entire ETS folder. Because your personal stuff is in documents, and in the actual files for the game, they can be re-downloaded at any time. That's in the Steam folder. That's different. How do you know your number when you joined? It's on your profile. Your profile link has a number. That number is your TMP ID, if that's what you mean. Players that are joining now will have 6.1 million, I think, onwards. I'm in the 300,000, so that's quite a long time ago. Here. Don't overtake on the corner. Just... no. That's still your fault. Because whether they're cutting the corner or not, to intentionally block you or not, don't do it on the corner. Engine broken. Maybe that was to try and prevent themselves from stalling. Still a bad idea, though. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Because you can't see, unless, you know, even if you... But a lot of people don't look at the dots. So assuming the dots weren't even there to guide you, how would you know? What we also need to look out for... I usually check the chat logs of some of them. So we need to see who the first person is to say, sorry, Wintermod. And blame it. It's not the mod's fault. It's your fault. Someone may probably say it in the normal chat, but I'm likely not paying attention to that. No. Hello, Dingy. Welcome in. Fix repairs the truck, yes, and it only repairs the damage, not the wear and tear of it. I completely missed that. They're lagging. That's probably why. So if you have actual damage on your vehicle, it won't fix that. You have to actually replace the components. It is Carcot. How we doing? Big fan. The snow is with a mod. I have a video on my TikTok profile, pinned on my profile, to tell you how to get it, where to get it, how goes the modding. Well, we've already had our first ban of the year, and it was for someone going on the wrong side of the road, bumping into everyone, which is classic. Classic. But so far, pretty good. Every single situation so far I've missed, and I've had to report it. I should make a video. I do need to do more tutorials. Yeah. So that when people ask, how do you do this? I'm like, I've got a video on it. Check the video. Still have no idea how. Depends what you're doing. I wouldn't say you do anything extreme. You don't need to. How many perm bans will I give out? Have to wait and see, won't we? How many have I perm banned? Overall? A bunch. But are you counting save edit perms? Because you're technically permed... Ah, that's how it happened. You're technically permed until you sort it out. So it counts, but it doesn't count, you know? Yeah, all of this stuff here, except the speed, is my vehicle. The speed is of the suspect. Don't really know why. I don't really need to know what gear they're in, though. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, they're lagging a lot. And when you lag, your trailer just... Oh, yeah. Massive collision. Several fatalities, all dead. News chopper is on the scene. However... what are we doing there? What was that about? There was an attempt there. That was weird. This is Sim 1, yes, Jinx. Under the helmet, welcome in. And Sandy, Oscar, Jinx. Glug, thank the gift. They're not going slow, and they're not really pulling over either. That's not an indication for you to try and pass, because then if you pass them, what then? More at 6 PM? Yeah. More at 11. It was an attempt to pass them when they went pulled over enough. If someone is on the side of their lane but is still... do you mind? Holy moly. Still in their lane. Why are you passing them? You know? 77, 776. Yeah, it's different. Of course, that's already been reported as well. I want a fresh real-time report. What was the thing you said, Jinx? I forgot what it was already. What did you say? Hello, Moz, big fan. Please repeat. Too many reports get a person kicked? No. No, a kick is just a kick. Like reports of a person? Would be interesting to see how many times in the past hour a person has been reported. That could be interesting. But it shouldn't sway the vote in any way, because some of the reports are probably going to be false reports, or like nothing actually happened. In server. Simulation 1, yes. If that was the question. GG for swerving all of that. Some brakes would have been nice as well. You know, that's kind of obvious, right? You could say it would make it easier, but... again, it doesn't matter to the situation. Definitely winter mod, yeah, definitely winter mod. Well, they didn't say anything to do with it, so... I don't think anything else happens behind them. These, I think, were victims of the previous situation. Yeah. Nothing else. The cars are idiots. It's the drivers. It's the driver. You take away the car and you'll still have people using vehicles not for what they're made for. And that has been proven many times with the... where's your vehicle? Here. Oh, why are you so far away from your trailer? People have used the bus. People have used any form of truck. You know? Hello, Charlie. Hello, Pruner. WD, welcome in. On TikTok, I am glad I appeared there and you didn't swipe away. Welcome over. Welcome over. That's very kind of you. This is where the content for the TikTok comes from. Make a tutorial on how to drive properly. Well, on a steering wheel, that's very... it's a niche thing by itself, isn't it? Isn't it kind of obvious on how to drive properly? Don't forget, the majority do know how to drive. The reports list is a curated list, thank you for that, of the bad ones. That's the point of the list. It's... and we're in an area that has quite a lot of them, so of course you're going to be seeing a lot of bad drivers. The majority are fine. Nice. Your English is terrible. I am sorry. I don't know how much you can understand of me. Skoda is best. The Skoda's nice. It's cheap. That's about it. It's used for exploration. So just explore. Learn it. Learn every language in case someone else cannot speak English. That's a challenge. That's just traffic. Traffic is fine. Traffic is fine. When there's a lot of traffic not moving, that's not. When will the buses be available? The new ones? I don't know. I don't know. They've unveiled it, and they are testing it and making it work, so you have to wait and see. Same situation as most of SCS's stuff. There's no date for it unless they can confirm they will actually meet that date. Did you get snow? No, just frost. The usual, just frost. Oh, your father? No. No. No intent on being one just yet. 3 months of waiting to be unbanned. You need to wait 2 more weeks. That's close. That's close. What did you miss? Not much. Not much has changed. At least in 3 months. You can still play the game. So if anything happened to the game, like the events you can participate in, you can still do those. Okay, I thought that first one said the F word there because I saw the U. It doesn't. Scarborough had snow, came home to more snow. I see no problems with that. The electric trucks will be available in the game eventually. That's not on us to do. But yes, at some point. When they work out the ability to charge them, maybe at a fuel station or at a different place on the map, then I think they'll be available. Well, they realized the mistake there. They just moved too late. Late turn. Because, yeah, electric chargers aren't at every fuel station in the real world yet. They're usually at quite large ones, sort of motorway stations, things like that. There are some reports on Arcade, yes, but Arcade doesn't have many people on it, and the reports are very easy to solve. So if there are any right now, it doesn't take long for someone to hop on and sort them. That's why I don't show it, because I wouldn't be on there long. Same with all the other servers besides Sim 2 sometimes. Hello Viking, welcome in. Banned at the start of the new event. You know that the TP was 2 ways. You thought it was a 1 way down the road? No, because you've got to get up to the portal again. To leave, that was close. To leave the island. How else are you going to do that? What are they normally for? Ironically, on Arcade, the reports are for normal things. So, blocking when someone doesn't quite know, wrong way when someone doesn't quite know, things like that. A lot of them are quite silly. Which, as well, doesn't take long to solve, because we realize it's Arcade, it doesn't matter on that server. Belgium, yes. We're closer to the bit where it switches into Germany now. This is more like the Dutch part, because windmill. How many players? 4,000. Just over 4,000. Blocking in a non-collision map, exactly. But they're not to know. They join the server and they think some things may apply, but they don't quite know. So they see someone in the road and they think they are blocking the road.
Hello.
Hello. Have a flower. 8 months, Robson. Welcome back. Hope you've been well. 24-hour arcade. How about, you know how those challenges that I've jokingly said where stream ends when the list is empty? Stream ends when we actually have a report on arcade. So I'm waiting for there to be a report. That's a good idea. Not going to do that. But it sounds funny, right? It can either be good, maybe 30 minutes, an hour, or bad luck and I get 5 minutes. The moment I log on, there's already a report. So, can I gift my winter card? No, sadly not. Is there no launch sale for it? You have to get it yourself. Is it in a bundle with the other one? Is that even possible? I do want to see the Frogman video, yes. I saw that you linked the stream that it took place on. But oh yes. I want to see that. Hello, Mass. Opinion on HCTs, they're fine. As long as someone knows what they're doing when using one. Because they are very large. There is a bundle. Oh. He's busy. Well done. Are you going to do it as well? No, but I saw both of you crawling along the grass here. How do you just do that and you just continue as if, you know, I did nothing wrong. I'm on a mission. Huh? 6G internet? No, not quite. Bravo, admin. Thank you. Internet is decent. It was worse a number of years ago, but it's okay now. If it's stable, it's pretty good. Rigids would be cool. Many things that would be cool. I may not be a day one user of rigids, but I know many people will be, so ignore the pics there then. Getting a bit cold, ignore them. Biggest WTF? Not sure. What would you class as a WTF? Like a result of a situation? Saw that. Passing here and then cut across. Admin physics. There are many situations where you could go WTF. Maybe internally I'd be saying WTF, but it's more of a how. Just how did that happen? You know? That kind of thing. Still a welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Big fan. ETS2MP map folder. You mean the mod folder? If you don't have one in the ETS2MP folder, you make one. And it has to be in lowercase. Make one. And that's where the winter mod stuff goes. If you're wondering about that. That was a fail. Well done. What's up? I'm doing well. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Good first weekend of the year. Are you already working on things you want to do for this year? Hope so. I am. At least one. That was close. Feels like -5. Over the weekend we've had kind of -2, -3. Feels like -10. This morning I think it was -1. Normal. Is there no wall you're going to hit? Or do you just keep going? No, you keep going, okay. Oh, and they crashed. Lol. -16 for Sammers. Yeah, just how did something happen? And then I would report it back and then find out how it happened. That's a perfect example. These two were somehow driving through each other and then eventually it went wrong. So I report it back and I go, huh? Let's evaluate. -4 feels like -10. Hamburger, agreed. Irrelevant? No. No. Just no. Okay, that one, if you saw that, we already sorted that one before. Hello, Noble. How's it going? Let's have a look at the weather right now. Well, what is it right now? 0 feels like -9. See? See? It's going to be sleet and rain and such most of this week, apparently. Not good. Rick, don't say it like that. That's a little kink of yours or something. I'm not going to exploit that. No. Thanks, you're welcome. Why is that train still in this year? We're supposed to have left it in 2025. Come on now. 69%. It's these two. Ignore that one. We've already sorted that one. These two. They merge as one, and then and then there we go. Put weather up or increase the temperature would be nice. That's exactly the thing I was on about. Where someone is to the side of the lane, but they haven't pulled over yet. But people take that as a hint to pass. They moved over in case they wouldn't have stopped in time. I did not notice that. But then in the end, this one is the one that went flying, so that's kind of funny. Ban the car for being a car in a truck game. It's a multiplayer game. Multiplayer mod on top of a truck game. Yeah, the trucks are still the main vehicle. You're not being invaded by cars. Has anyone ever tried to do a kind of protest to do with that? There's too many cars, I need to get rid of them. That'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Me, Bobby, you've done it. AI traffic. Maybe this year. Hey, what are we going to get first? GTA 6 or AI traffic? In Kablam. In TMP. Not as in the machine learning AI, I mean just like NPC traffic. Traffic first. GTA going to get another delay this year. It's coming this year. Hopefully. Evening Melody. Make it worse. No, I think the way that the AI will work, as we've mentioned before, is that the more people there are, the less NPC traffic there is. You cannot have this number of humans and this number of NPC at the same time. Because what if someone lags and wipes out a bunch of NPC traffic, and then the NPC traffic is just scattered because it has to kind of retrace its steps? So then everyone's blocked by it. That doesn't work. That sounds even worse than if it were just a person doing it. Buses? Well, you're getting coaches to the actual game at some point. Hello, Mix. 3 cars made you fly today. Nice. Let me just back to the service. There we go. Any plans on doing 100%? I already have a kind of ongoing for both, actually. If you scan back far enough on the channel, the red platform channel, you'll find some. So technically speaking, the ATS one is ongoing, and the ETS one has been completed, but there are not... The videos haven't been. They need to be. I need to delete a lot of VOD files. Maybe this year. Maybe this year I'll do it. Been watching for a while? You've been watching since I wasn't an admin. Really? I appreciate that. Well, I wasn't streaming on TikTok for that long. So you were an OG then, Said that last year too? Yeah, but last year's in the past. Forget about it. Let go of everything holding you back. New year. New year. Just say the same promises again and then maybe. You'll feel better when it gets done this year instead. Remember that one? Here. It's going to be these two, isn't it? No? Yes? Okay. Yellow. Yeah, hold on. So we're already sneaking up. Couldn't fit in this gap, so we reverse and then we try on the other side. Impatient. Again, remember the red one. Just deal with that afterwards. It's probably Felix. Is it okay to cut? No. Like this person's doing? No. There's only 2 lanes, not 3 lanes. You've technically, you know, both moving at the same time, and then you end up cutting through the traffic. Don't do that. That U-turn was bad as well. Where are they? This one. Right there. Ah, don't do this either. I'm telling you so many things to not do, it should be obvious. That will add on to their video. That's the same one, right? The same pilot from before. Oh. Well, that doesn't change everything. That's just expected. There we go. Looking at the Scania, the hybrid. You love that each game is different in its own way for their achievements. ATS is more focused on geography and delivering specific cargo. ETS is more grindy. I suppose so, but in the latest ones, well, yeah, they have to be tailored to the game. I get that. Both now do have an element of grinding it. I like the idea of, with down in Turkey, you had to do a few jobs in order. Why is it open? That is an NPC trailer that you can somehow save edit and use it. So it's just a visual copy. I don't know if you can actually put anything in that. At least it may not show properly. Right, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Now they're pushing everyone out of the way. Go back to the beginning of this one, and you'll see them cut across. Long roads with nothing to see? So be it. It replaces the flatbed. I believe that type of trailer is found at border crossings, where they'd be drawing back, what's it called, the tarp, and they'd be inspecting what's in there, you know, with a sniffer dog and such. But in TMP, we don't see that actual trailer. But it's in the files. It is there. Nice. So, I know I've already banned them. This is just for me to link it up later. Tandems before buses? In the game itself, that's unlikely, because they've unveiled the coaches, and they've said nothing but desires for tandems. The moment you get a, yes, we will add tandems, you know, until then, don't say anything else. Why are we all skipping the red light? Come on. Still red. Now it's red again, so maybe it wasn't red for me. If you don't want to wait, why go to Duisburg? Exactly. I don't know why they don't understand that. They want to be within the traffic, surrounded by traffic, but they don't want to be in the traffic, you know? That's boring. Queuing is boring, they say. Where are we moderating? This is Duisburg. Simulation 1. The busiest city. Okay, that's... What was that about? As if you're trying to push him out of the way. What was that about? They were driving down this side, but then when they merged, I think this person was here, and they just squished in the middle. Don't do that. No, there's no compensation for money, sadly. No insurance type thing, because the money is client-sided. If you wanted to, you can give yourself an extra billion to cover the damages, and it won't affect the server. Would be nice, though. It'd be nice if there was some sort of server-side economy. I think you'd have to have a new profile for that. Otherwise, how would that work? You're billions and trillions in single player with the mods that give you loads of money versus legit money. It's your birthday tomorrow? Well, happy early birthday. Can't play until you... you're banned until the 14th. That's unfortunate. Well, I hope upon returning, you don't get banned soon after. But I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Okay. Billions. Bitcoin. You have billions, you play it for fun. That's fine. That's fine. That's what it's for. It's a fun experience of playing the same game, but with a bunch of other people as well. Just don't inconvenience those other people. Because they're having fun as well. Yellow disappeared. There it is, but that's way too high up now. There is someone else doing reports. One admin. Hello, Useless. Hello, Tar. Can I show you? Show what? Show you specifically? No. What's a yellow? A hacking report, apparently. Highlights them. I'm not controlling this truck. No, I'm spectating this truck. This is a list of bad drivers, supposedly bad drivers, that other players can report. We then go through them and see if they are indeed bad or not. So, we skim along, because it's a replay, not a video. Nice. Do they get revenge? Maybe. Why even hack? Every single game that has a multiplayer, there's going to be some sort of cheat tool of some sort for it. Because some people seek enjoyment from that. I think they wanted to only pass the first person, but then they realized they couldn't merge back in because huge trailer, and then they just keep going. Sure. It's not the right solution, though. Who was... Don't worry about this one who just starts doing it. We don't see the outcome of that. This. How often do we check the route? Almost every session, the route gets checked because the most amount of players are here. And therefore the most amount of reports. Do you see that? The worst part? The unoptimization. Which isn't really TMP's fault. There's nothing specifically on TMP that is the worst part of TMP. It would be nice to play with hundreds of people and not stutter. That'd be nice. It's now a lane, apparently. They use that as a merging lane, yes. Because when it opens up for a second for you to then leave or join, they use that as an overtaking lane. No. So they got to time it well. And they don't. What time is most amount of people playing? Now. Right now is peak time. Busy time for Europe. At least the European servers, anyway. So you have the most amount of people on. All afternoon, really, leading up to the evening. Please unban. No, Felix. No, no, no. Welcome in, but no. Please appeal. If you have appealed, please wait. That's it. That's all you do. It used to be the Rotterdam port, yes. Which, if you look at the scale of it compared to the CD, is tiny. Have appeal? Alright, now I'm not going to look at it now. We don't do that on stream. Don't tell me to. Don't tell me to do that. Can I ban everyone? Yes. Don't bring up the name here. Well, I could call them Stance as well. Nice. We don't look at appeals on stream. And every now and then I have comments as well on some of the TikTok videos of how, oh, so this person does this, but I get banned for doing, and then the most simplest thing possible. I don't show the ban button being pressed in the TikTok videos. You won't see the person disappear. Even, in fact, right now on the screen, they don't see where the ban button is. It's to the right. It's down in the right corner. Like, you could tell something happened to them because they disappeared. Shh. You know? Right side, left side. Everything you've just said, keep it for the appeal. Just keep it for the appeal. How long are you banning? Week for that. Most of them will be about a week. Good start to the year. Felix, that's not how the ban system works. You can't just beg for an unban. Relax. You in Sim 1? Sim 1. Sim 1. Oh, look at the timing. Why is that one selected then? And there's the yellow one. The 3 months. Oh, you're on a 3-month ban, are you? Oh, well, that's your fault as well. Maximum ban time you could give realistically. Either permanent, because some things are worth permanent, or 3 months. 3 weeks. No. Whatever you've done, you have several bans leading up to your 3 months, so you have to wait out your 3 months. That's how it works. Yeah, besides perma would be 3 months, which is a history ban. So first 3 bans you get in the same 12 months will be any small length, then 1 month, then 3 months. And after that, it continues being 3 months, but only a select group of mischievous people will keep getting 3-month bans. Surprised they don't get bored. No, it's not permanent anymore. It used to be. After your 3 months, it'll be another 3 months. If you repeat the same situation soon after that. Which I hope you won't. But you may do. Because some people, they claim they're so innocent because whatever they did wasn't wrong, and then they'll do the same thing again, still thinking it wasn't wrong, and then they get banned again. Why did I get banned again? You know? And then it just repeats. Do I experience FPS drops? Yes. In the newest DLC areas and remade areas, they are a little bit laggy. I assume because there's more assets there. Better houses, better industries, more foliage. That kind of thing. Don't be what's it called? Cheeky about it. Just pulling over every now and then going again. You overtook. Yes, UK is getting a rework. Which was confirmed near the end of last year. What was the reverse for? I thought they were genuinely just gonna, you know, overtake, but in reverse. Oh, come on. Happy New Year, Rune. Why can't you see the ban button? Because if I were to have the panel here, for TikTok people, this is the entire panel. There's the reason, this is where you put the length, and then this is the big shiny ban button here. I can't see much now if it's in the middle of my screen. I prefer to have it out of the way. It already takes up quite a bit of space. See? If I had a larger resolution screen, it would make everything smaller. It shrinks the UI. You can't change the scale of the UI any less than that. You can with chat, and I think it's just the chat actually. You can change the chat size. If the panel ever gets remade, then maybe you can. Ooh, panic break. Ooh, well done. Good job. 4063. Ah, the J instead of the N. I see, I see. Oh, you're back here now. Do we know who it is? They're in the service. Oh, It's you. Oh, that's a lot of bad language. Oh, that's a lot of bad language. Oh, of course, they were already reported. If I report anyone near them, we're not going to see it. So a bit of bad there, bad there, bad there, 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 there. You get the point. You get the point. I assume something happened to him, like someone hit him, and he just takes his rage out on someone else. I get that. Don't say it, though. Why say it? Just say it to yourself. Come on. Turkish, yes. Turkish players do like to swear a lot. Not saying all of them do. You cannot say that. That's how I know what the words mean, because they're said so often. Yeah. Yeah, the phrase where the first word is A and the second word is S, that's used quite a lot. The first word being O and the second one being C with the hook underneath, that's said a lot. Was that a block? That was a block, wasn't it? Or a bad merge, because you didn't indicate the change line. Unbutton. What? How does it do the demo thing? It's like spectating them, but only for a set period of time. So it tracks where they were for 2 minutes. Sort of replaying where everyone was at that time. So I can skip between different people and spectate them from their perspective. But you have 2 minutes to do it. Can you join if you have only Balkans? Yes. Can you get to the Balkans from the main map? I thought you have to go through going east first. Maybe from the boat you can. No, there's no ban for not using an indicator. By itself, that's not a problem. If you cause a crash because someone doesn't know where you're going because you didn't indicate, then potentially. Look at that. It looks good. It looks good in dark colors. Oh, it looks good. Zombie piglin? Iron door, man. Use an iron door instead. And put a trapdoor on either side or something. Can't you see snow? Because it's a mod you need to download. It's not put on the servers for you. How did they, Oh, this. Squish between, I guess, this person and the fence, and it just went wrong. Still there? Heavily blocking. Was it the one that we just saw? I don't know if it was the one we just saw. I'll have to look in a sec. Yeah, report it. Please make a report. Add to the list. I don't know how they got there, though. How come mods are not allowed? We don't support the mods, that's why. You can't just use any mod you'd like. This person hacking? Hold on a minute, I think that one's hacking. Audio lag. As I said, did you see the acceleration of them? It's quite a lot. 10 kbps in, it just started? Yes. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I didn't see their approach. Damn it. Have it downloaded. The winter mod, you need to put it in a particular folder. On my TikTok page, I have a video showing where to put it. The files. Kablam! Yeah, you were trying to do a good deed. I know what you're doing. You were trying to help out. It's funny that it didn't. So don't do that. No cheats. No, sadly not. Because when I saw them, let me just, from my perspective, I was looking here, and then they only wasn't really looking fully. So imagine where this one is here. I saw it from there. So Suddenly 110 from where that truck was, I thought just it sped up. But no. No. The yellow one could have got that as well because they tried squeezing through, but... How do you hack? Magic. There are certain trainers that... This one. This 283. Someone is spamming to do it as well. Is your trail? Yes, it is your trailer. Oh, what? And they're now trying to get back to their own trailer, I assume? Yes. Thought so. All of that. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. No. Okay. Intersection, yes. You're not going to be happy to be kicked for spam, are you? Can't go any further than that. LOL. LOL. You're welcome, Dennis. Big fan. Indeed. TMP roles are volunteer roles. So not everything is immediate. You certainly have a lot more activity if it were paid. I don't know how you'd actually be able to pay them. Hello, Killua. Ever banned someone by accident? Yes. A few times. But then the result for that would be to immediately unban them because it was a mistake. If I had the wrong person selected and I banned them, I'm sure they'd freak out. But I suppose you'd have to try and undo the boo-boo before they appeal it. And then you'd have to explain it was a boo-boo anyway. So... what's going on here? Problem? You got someone stuck against you. A magnet. What are we doing? Launching an only bands? Ah, think about it. Maybe. Send some juicy wheel pics. You want that? How does this even... It involves this one? I think so. Oh, they're already there. Okay. Ah, I get it. Okay. They tried to go between the two, and it didn't work, because that's not how spacing works. And then now you're squished against this person. Hello, Andy. Still... No, not still there. This is real time. That bit I just looked back on, that was a report. But from the last minute... So not much. We're paying from 70V. The main issue only happened to them anyway. I don't get why the first one was still stationary. This... Why were you not moving anyway? Did you spawn in like that? Possibly. Have it downloaded? How do you join the game? Connor, again, did you answer the question of the winter mod? Is it the winter mod? You need to put them in a particular folder. Okay, they spawned in like that. Can't tell. No. So, what bit are you on about? Paid you to ban bad drivers? That's called police work, isn't it? To join. To just join TruckersMP anyway? It's a client. You download the installer, install it, and then you launch through the client. You tell it where your game is installed, and then you launch it that way. Stationary people don't always get banned because they're not necessarily causing a major problem. I understand how they can put others at risk by being in the way. If they are definitely in the way and there's no other lane someone can use, then yes. Yeah, that is an interesting name. Hello, Air Freshener, welcome back. In Lille? What's going on in Lille? Lille. Even the Balkans, it's very nice. Who's at fault? You know them round things on the motorway when you go to merging on the motorway? A roundabout? Person was on the motorway going some speed. I was merging onto the motorway from the circle thing, accidentally blocked him. May not be a roundabout. Circle thing? I was thinking roundabout. When merging onto the motorway, there's a circle thing? The ramp? Cloverleaf? Yeah, like coming down the ramp. Did you initially not stay in the nearest lane to you? Did you merge over into the other lane immediately and cut someone off? You should have checked who was nearby. Yeah, the ramp. I get what you mean now. This game will be on Xbox. Maybe this year. Maybe this year. It is coming to Xbox. And PlayStation. The next gen, the newer versions of each. Hopefully. So you just have to wait however long it is. You expect the person to move. Yes, I understand that. If they don't move, then you technically can't merge. Did they tell you wreck or anything? Did you actually hit them? Cross-platform. Convoy might be. TMP I don't think will be on Xbox. TMP is just with a bunch of files. Convoy maybe. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe they have a little symbol, like in other games, of what device you're playing on. Killua, I did. They put some slabs somewhere splitting the lanes up. Don't know how helpful that actually is. You have to have a look at that in a minute. So sorry, no problem. Should be okay then. You never know. Maybe. If it's a genuine boo-boo, then yeah. Blocking. What, because he didn't merge out? He's not going to. That's the through road. Never be too sure, you know? Yeah, console players, I don't know if they will be able to. This. 3 little slabs preventing you from using the wrong side to merge into the service. I get it. Does it cater for people with long trailers, though? Because if you're merging out with a long trailer, if you're going this way, it has turning wheels, but you've got to be careful because there's obstacles soon in the floor. Yeah, but that was maybe someone else drove through them. So you have to go this way, which you should anyway, and just do a loop. That's easier. Just go out and to the right. Don't bother going immediately to the left. Free trailers? It is a challenge, and some people like to take the challenge without having any idea what they're doing. No, Logan, I don't think it will be. I don't think TMP will be on Xbox. That's me thinking that, though. I don't know. Same again? Is that the same person again? You poor thing. Where everyone just pushes through each other? Yeah. No mods. The plan, I think, because I might have mentioned it, is you might have a series of curated mods where they choose mods that are good, and then they put them on, not like a store, but they kind of list them somewhere. That would be interesting. You have maybe like a graphics mod and I don't know, maybe pro mods? That would be really cool. Kind of sort of partnering up with the mod makers, not officially including them. I do wonder how many ideas, if they were to add a few ideas and put them into the game normally, how many ideas we'd have. It's a ladder. It is an alternate vehicle, as they're called. Extra vehicles instead of the Skoda. change every month or so. Will it ever be a collision instead of no collision? No, that is a mess. Absolutely not. You'd never be able to repair. You repair yourself, and then someone else arrives in the service and just damages you again. Let's do the hacking one. Let's see. Hello, Mighty. How's it going? Daryl, welcome in. BMW-A. You're sus. Thank you for the roses. Tom Hawk, welcome in. Appreciate all the people joining. All the new people joining us. How much is Patreon? The highest tier of Patreon, which gets you all the perks, is $5 a month. But you can optionally do more than that if you want. $5. $1, $3, $5 in that order. Any new barriers? In Calais, the ones I just showed. As you come out of the service, there are 3 barriers to split the 2 lanes for when you go in and out of the service. Those are the only new barriers. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Get that shit out of here, no. Yoinked that. Bots speak too quickly. Whoever makes bots, if you're making chat bots and spam bots, can you make them slow down a bit so it actually sounds real? Had it for over 3 years. Damn. Impressive. Very good. Hello, Dash. Welcome over here as well. I appreciate the follow. A lot of people coming over today, specifically from TikTok. I know a lot of you do it anyway, but telling me is really cool. That you've done that, saying how you found the content. How's this hacking though? What did you do if he was perm banned by GMM? Your friend must have done something very bad. He can try appealing it or making a feedback ticket. Is it for 2.9? Is it rule 2.9? Quite a slim chance of anything happening there. This is still suspect's fault, by the way. Finish your farm? Do it. This one is because he changed lane immediately. Got mirrors? Apparently not. I think he knows the other person is there. Again, hacking though? In what world is that? Really? What? Here. So they merge, they stay in their own lane, the other one goes in the other lane. Instead of you cutting across both lanes. Oh yes, they could have slowed down to avoid a crash. They added to it, but you're in the wrong lane. Where are the indicators on this thing? Just to demonstrate. Where would they even be? Change gear as well, please change gear. No indication of anything, no. At the bottom, I didn't see any flashing lights, so... No. And then they do it again. On the door, yeah, tiny one on the door. I didn't see any blinking. Instantly goes to the lane, exactly. Stay in the first lane first, and then if you want to change into the other lane, you don't need to. Only if you're overtaking someone. But yeah, they did it again. There's no need to be in that lane. You're not overtaking anyone. You're stopping someone from overtaking. What's the point? Great quote. Nice. All your clips for reports have been deleted. Are they pending clips that you haven't reported people for yet? Unfortunately, they wouldn't be valid then. If you don't have the videos for them, nothing really can be done. Which is a shame if it's a lot of people. That would be a shame. Lovely. Driving test. Good luck. Good luck. It's interesting to hear how many people have done when they eventually do their driving tests, and they say that games like this have helped by using a wheel and such. Which, yeah, I guess it would. The only difference being you can feel the movement of the car. You can't really feel, unless you have a full rig at home. The controls are basically the same. This one is because there's cones here where the locos would be, so this person is wedged against all of that. Not much can be done about it, because I don't know, what are we, they're floating in the air, mid-lag. Yeah, I think most of these people, they might be too young to drive anyway, so I'm glad they don't drive. Not still there, surely. Me sitting in the back of the car, that's not gonna chill them out, is it? That's not gonna calm their nerves. Ew. Both of them were just squished against each other. We don't know who caused that. Okay. Let's that. And we got this. Where you're both in the wrong lane. You as well? Huh? That is something that's quite amusing as well. If that third person there, you got the two in front that got kicked. They don't know what they got kicked for because they don't see it. But they disappeared and you move up thinking you're now allowed to move. No, it was for the same thing. All three of you shouldn't be there. You got banned for 2.9. Okay, so whatever the hell they did, 2.9 is any means of the managers saying that you've had enough, basically. So maybe they've had too many 2.8s, or they've broken some other serious, really severe policy or something.
I haven't seen you stream since last year.
She said the thing. She said the thing. Happy 14 months. Welcome back. Hope you've been well. Wow, we haven't discussed stuff inside. You've streamed this year. I can't say the same thing to you. That's annoying. How you doing, big fan? Chat. Miss doesn't stream. She will if you give her a follow. So much traffic because this is the busiest place. They all go here, you know? So have you. Yes, I have. I streamed on New Year's and that was it. Then it was my sessions off. But that wasn't an admin. And I don't think Ashley was there for that. So no. It's cold. A bit more snow shoveling. Show snubbling. Hello, Joe. This is so laggy. Yeah, your points got reset. Get your points back. Do some gambas. Join the advert gambas. When's the next convoy? Official convoy? Whenever. I don't know when. 1 time, thank you. Driving tomorrow. And it's going to be an interesting one. Nice. Again, for the red platform, where people can upload videos to, beginning with Y, there's a video for members on there at the moment that will be available publicly tomorrow. It's very interesting, the topic of the video. Would recommend. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with that pattern, though. Of, instead of 1 day early, it's 2 days early? Fully? Maybe. Hello, Ben, I'm doing well. Signed up and you launched, now you're in the ETS2 home screen. Okay, you should have the ETS2 loading screen, then the TruckersMP login. If you don't have that, you're not actually in TruckersMP first. It's the TMP login, then the TMP server screen, and then the rest of the game is as normal. No, they don't hate it. No. It's TikTok that hates it. TikTok doesn't like it on streams when you say the other platform names because they have some weird AI that listens to everything. And if you say it, they can just kill your stream. It's quite dystopian. Hello, Star. Nice. No one likes TikTok. Don't say that. Language coding. Yeah, so that's why we just say the color schemes of the platforms instead. There was some rumor that they're now training the same thing to recognize when you say purple platform and things like that, which is ridiculous. I don't think they will do that. Actually, if she's still there, when's your next stream? Because she doesn't have a schedule. And I understand that if you set one, you have a kind of expectation towards yourself. I get that. And you may not be able to meet it. So she has to just tell people. Which could also be hit or miss, I guess. But you should go follow. Go drop a follow. Hello, Spooks. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. There we go. That was pretty good. That was a good report. 2 in 1. Wouldn't be safe. No, given whatever the hell happened to it, no. Did it get recovered then? And now being looked at? Can't leave it there. I won't follow. Why not? Do it. You don't even follow me, so go follow them. Go on. You insist on not following me here, you follow someone else. Most people you banned from one report. One of the ones last week was a pretty good contender for it. I think at least 7 people. As they were all going the wrong way on the Duisburg Bridge. They just kept coming. There was another one several years back with a series of cars that were also going the wrong way. Some random tunnel somewhere. Again, all doing the same thing. Cam, I'm not saying the numbers, Cam. It's 42. Meaning of life. Why don't they get rid of the train? What would you put there instead? If you don't have a train that drives along the track, would you keep the track or would you get rid of the track? You've got to get rid of that entire village then as well. And then there's just going to be nothing there. The train is nice. Don't forget that entire area is being revamped at some point. The update is coming sometime soon. Favorite trucking games? Scania or the next gen Scania? 1, 2, 3. There's some generous people doing the end of the year, the offer thing. Also, the things have now reset, so now I can do now I can do more of the discounts myself. Is it number 124? Thank you for using your Prime. I appreciate that. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the badge. No, they're not still there. You never know. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are. I don't know what happened to them. Or them. 3 years? Noble, did you just resub as well? What happened though? This situation, I like to say that this is usually just... So the traffic is not moving, and they really need the toilet. So now the traffic is stopped, they go to the toilet. And the moment they go to the toilet, traffic moves. Yeah, it's probably the case. Well, it depends. Why haven't I done one yet? I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I haven't set it up yet. I appreciate that. Celebrates their subscription for 3 years. 3 months. 3 years. It's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Yes, we are also on the green platform. If anyone here does prefer the green platform to any of the others, go for it. Why not? Just all of them at once. This is not... or nearly CD Road. Maybe the friend up ahead, same trailer? Possibly. Do you play MFS? Have not played that in a while. But I have played it. Assuming you mean Flight Sim. I've played 2020 and I've done one tiny mission. I think it's one mission... Hang on, get rid of that. Just no notification. Before you actually get your license in 2024, I think I did one of those missions. That's it. because I had it on the Xbox Pass thing. Gonna get to be on. Think of the 30 stream cheek. No. I've got carrots. Go to a village. Villages usually have them. And potatoes. Hello, Texas. Texas Ranger. How's it going? Here we are. We're near Duisburg now. They need to shift up. Nice. You have no idea what you're doing? I wanted at some point to learn how to fly the A320, and I stuck to using the A320 all the time. There is a video I found of how to quick start it. In the real world, if you were to quick start it in that way, you blow it up, but I got used to it through that way. And it was quite fun to fly it. So if you like a particular plane, learn that plane. I have tried the A330. To knowledgeable players, the fly-by-wire specifically, the headwind A330 uses the same cabin as the A320's. Does that make sense? So it's basically the same thing, you just need a little bit more fuel and a higher takeoff speed. That's it. I do reply to your questions. If I miss your comment, it's because the other ones push the chat up. I do see all of the chats. Some of them may not show in the chat though. Snow is there until spring because that's how winter works. But you can remove it at any time. It will stop being supported at a particular time. You can remove it whenever you want. If maybe at the end of this month you don't want to use it anymore, then go for it. That merge was poorly timed. That was a badly timed merge. But what was the swerve for? 77. I was tempted to do Boeing stuff. I still had the ambition of, after flying to San Diego last year, because I didn't get 2024. I didn't go to last year's NA TwitchCon. I wanted to recreate the flight. That's in a 777, and I don't know how to fly any Boeing plane. Are they merged? On a little widget thingy I have, yes. I can see all of them at once. That was nice, Maclev. Are you sure that truck was powerful enough to get up a hill like that? You've got a baby Merc. You sure? Calais Lights. Oh. Connection to developers. If I specifically need something, not that I would need something, but the team has communication with each other. Sure. P3D, yeah. There's also X-Plane as well. No, I just got used to the Microsoft one. Hello in chat. Is that why you wanted me to go here? How dare you? When's the snow going away? The snow will stop being supported when we support the spring mod, which is in spring, which is in March. So you've got time. If you choose to not use the snow mod anymore, wherever it's installed in the ETS2 MP mod folder, just delete the files in there. And then you won't have it anymore. I will probably do that at some point. I don't want to use this all the way until March. Your snow looks different. You may not have the clear roads add-on. You may also have the heavy snow, if one of them is called heavy snow. My one is clear roads, so that I can see the lines on the road. Hello, Dom. Yes, it's possible to join them. This isn't my server. These are public servers. You just need TruckersMP for it. Anyone can join them. Wanting to merge? Yeah. That was attempt 1. Ooh. Okay. Both of you had the same idea. They saw this one waiting and they thought they'd cut in first. Your trailer in Rotterdam Port. If you were listing it as an amazing trailer, I'm assuming it's not. Right. Okay. Is that genuine lag or is that fake lag? I don't know what caused that. You both had the same idea though, so you both inconvenienced only each other. In port, you say? Is Europort's not listed as a actual location, is it? It's not large enough on the map. Yeah, we're all curious now. In the port, you say? It's down here. Where's the port? There's trailer? Oh, it's just a normal double TFM trailer. A lot of yellow, though. Could be genuine lag. Yeah, I just deleted that one. Why you speak like that? I emphasize some things I say to be funny. That's all. Boring. Where was Europort? Outside Rotterdam. It's one of the largest ports in Europe. When leaving Rotterdam, you turn to the right. Takes you to the UK. When will Staff Apps open? Sometime this year. I don't know when. There's no set date for them. They don't open very often. Are you sure this was this it? Just this trailer? More wheels. 4 sets of wheels on each one. This one also has a non-collision zone that starts at these lines. It doesn't start at the beginning of the where you think it would. It starts at these lines here. So this entire square is safe. Safe zone. You reported, I know. This used to be the busiest place. Any of the new players that only know CD, you don't know ball. This was it. Back in, like 10 years ago. This was the place. So they were all crawling out of the city and then just only down there. And it's a tiny little stretch of road. I remember it well. It was the year 1940. Good times. Oh, yeah. Back on the game's lighting was also very orange. Very, very orange. Hope it opens right after your birthday. That would be a very good time. 1940s. It feels like it's that far back. Yeah? TMP started in 2014. This road became popular maybe a little bit after that, I guess. And then the CD road started getting really popular in late 2016. So there was a brief time where both were popular. But it was really long ago. Hello, Mika. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Amis check appeals. Yes, they do. We're still on, if you get a notification at the top of one of the pages that says we're still on a kind of holiday break sort of thing. So delays might be a little bit more. Any other roads? The Alps road. People believe the Alps road will be more popular. Or maybe a good alternative because it's in the base map. And it's a nice road. It needs to be in the base map. For the most amount of people to interact with it. Where's the traffic? Everywhere? No, not really. It's in Calais. Go to Calais in France. You'll find people there. Or Duisburg in Germany. Why is this one reported for it? Just wanted to get anyone reported for that? Oh, it's you. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You see the drift? The drift to the left? Oh. That for? What was that for, eh? Hello, Callum, welcome in. You completed the turn, and then you went a little bit further to the right. Left, in your case. But why? Yeah, you left your lane. This is a very straight bit of road. Why? Not intended, I'm sure. But, you know. Mrs. got you banned. She drove on the wrong side of the road. Oh, come on now. If you're letting someone else drive, go on the arcade server. Unless they know what they're doing. It's your account though, Weir, sadly. So, that's how that works. 2 people dead as soon as CD reworked. Yes. You see how stupid I sounded reading that out? As I said it so quickly. Now, I do wonder what will happen though. I should make this a resolution. It's a resolution or an eventual goal to slow the hell down when talking. Holy crap. I'm reading everything, several words at once. And it sounds stupid. Where are we? Oh, near the Alps Road. After it. Start talking even faster. It would be cool to talk fast, but clear. I think clear speaking is what I need. Have you ever done that tactic where you have a pencil, you bite down on a pencil and you try and speak outside of it? It moves your lips out further. It's a way to speak clearly. Not doing that on stream though. But that helps. Good parking. People can go there, by the way. Can't park there, mate. I don't know. Don't know what happened at the start. They were stuck, but I don't know how. If the report loads and it's midway through some sort of situation, can't help that. No, I don't drive third person. This is me spectating this person. I'm not the one driving, no. I drive in first person, but I park in third person. That's something I need to work on. If it's an easy park, I do it in first person. Don't yell at me. All of those people have triples, my god. Busy. GM leader or community manager? I am just a GM, just normal GM. Why? What are you doing? You could have also slowed down like they did, by the way. It's not like they suddenly went to 0. That was a terrible idea. Now you're both struggling. What's the point in that? What are you doing? Is there a limit of how many there can be? And I don't think there's a limit. It would be nice to have loads more, but they will never all be on at the same time. It's just when they hire them, they need to bump a few other people up as well. Because then you have leaders, trainers, managers. We have a handful of managers now. For a long time there used to be only 4 managers. Now there's a few more. CD, nice. That remote is nice. That remote replaced Bible Thump, which I don't know why they removed it, but that's what it replaces. No pro mods? Hello, pro mods. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, pro mods. I don't have the newest pro mods. I hope you can forgive. At this very moment, I don't have the newest version. Copyright. Maybe. Because it's from Binding of Isaac, isn't it? You didn't want to say it? I actually didn't know the exact number of how many there are. But yes, there are more than 4. Now, just this once forgiven. It's become a little tradition for me now, where when a new Pro Mods version comes out, it takes me a good few weeks, if not a month, to get it. Not immediate. Brussels to Lille Road? Yes. People usually go on that to avoid the CD road. Again, one of the other busy places is underneath the CD road. You can still get to Duisburg by going underneath. Hello, David. God damn it. Hold on. After this. In a moment. First thing you can do in ETS. What, that gets you banned? Bump into someone else. It's an easy one. Drive the wrong side of the road. That's also an easy one. Oh, the worst bannable thing. Cheating. That's a very easy one. You bet the worst, yeah. Cheating is a very easy, bad thing to do. In any game, I would like to think that cheating is one of the worst things you can do. Oh, come on. Now, I'm not endorsing it. I'm not saying you should do it. Like, what was his name from the previous stream that I've now muted? Unlocked? It was on about, like, oh, saying the N-word gets you this, whatever, and he claims he did do it and then got banned for it, of course. And then blames me for it. Like, I told him to do it. No, I didn't. Did they go because the other one hesitated? Yeah, what they thought was that little delay, they thought they could go, but it takes you a bit of time to... Why? What did you do? I didn't do anything. And then there's these two. Ooh. Welcome in, King. Welcome in. Or Kong. Which one? The lightest thing. Any sort of reckless stuff is quite light. Reckless covers everything, really. It's very easy to have people driving on the wrong side, though. Quite a lot. See, now they go because they see no one else is moving. Turn the mouse, let me get that one. Let me do the same for this one. What about money and XP hacks? They are not... You can consider them cheating, but they are only client-sided. So you can give yourself as much money as you want. It doesn't do anything for TMP. It's good to have a lot of money, though, for when you inevitably get damaged a lot on the CD road. But if you want to use one of those mods that give you 10,000 XP per job, sure, you're kind of defeating the whole point of the grindy aspect of the game. But, you know, that's on you. That's fine. How are we doing on the points, then? Can we do a points top or something? Whatever the command is. Who's leading in the points right now? Did you mod? This is moderating, yes. I am moderating. We got a drifter. I saw that. Killua win first. Ooh. Ashley's on 10k because of the resub. Cheeky. Harvey's on 10k as well. He must have resubbed as well. I think he probably did. I might have missed it. Or forgot. He's a way of getting subs, you see. Straight away getting loads of points. Sim 1, yes. Local mods. The local mods are different. Local vehicle mods. Only you see them though, yes. But they have the ability to affect things that others see. Or things that others don't see, rather. Some people use local mods to replace actual components on their vehicle somehow, and then we don't see the component because it's local, but it means that there's a missing item, which isn't allowed. Why are you overtaking that? There is snow. Snow is a mod. The winter mod. Do we have the command winter? Try that. Exclamation winter. I want to know, whenever someone insults now, I want to know why. I want to know if there's any valid... Surprise, surprise. Any valid reason for them to have done it. And of course, no, there isn't. So, I mean, you know, they overtook. We didn't see them do the overtake. They're just sitting there. Trying to sort of squeeze in. So, I'll do that instead. Just because they did do that. And then I guess there was the original one. But if we saw this at the beginning. In the beginning. Oh. Oh. Protesting, I see. Blocking, insulting. All of the above. Nice. Indie meaning. If I were to have any stims of things that I'd be saying a lot, that would be one of them. But I don't stim, because I don't, you know. It's just a funny phrase. If anyone else has a stim they say a lot, what is it? What do you say? They can't join back. They cannot join TMP specifically. For the length of time I gave them. They can play the game, but a lot of these people don't want to play the game if it's not TMP. Look at this. It's a triple. Triple is a no. Sim 1, yes. Simulation 1. Whoa, triple. Come on, there we are. Takes its time. Just wanted attention, why kick me? Were you the one blocking? Were you the one that was just in the road there? You got your attention, but you got a ban as well. So, lol. If that is what you wanted, that's what you got. Light and Sound King, I appreciate that. Big fan. Can I have mods? No. Not in the way you want. Like Steam Workshop mods, no. Figure it out? That's a good statement. You know, anyone could figure something out, sure. TMP. TMP is an abbreviation for TruckersMP. TMP is this, what we're playing on right now. The triple in this case, the way that these three trailers are connected is with some invisible connection save edit thing. That's not allowed. You can have triples if they connect properly. But this one uses a trailer that doesn't have a variant where you can connect it to something else. Need help? Well, let's see if they remove it first. Give them a few moments. Scandinavia, yes, that is a good idea. Yes. Hello, rival. Okay, they're moving. Because there's the back of it. You're not saving that. And if you F7 again, the same thing will happen again. Can I have a quick look at your trailer? Where are you at? No, you don't need all DLCs, no. If you have just the game, you can play TMP. Remove the trailer. Remove the trailer. That's what I want you to do. Don't bother fixing it. Remove it. Please. They may not get the message. Hello, state. 7 copies of ETS2. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. Just because I missed your first thing. Why did you question why I kicked you as if you're upset by it, but then you just say that as a response? The barriers. Yes. They're not shown in demos, but they are. They're about here. 3 barriers. It's not that they don't help, it's that people don't really know what they're doing. Kachak is here as well. How exciting. Currently Duisburg. A quiet service. Okay, I know where that is. Yep. True, we're not in a demo. True. They are there. I thought I was in a demo. I'm just always making demos. But yes, that's where they are. The only main thing I thought of was when someone has like a triple and they try and leave and turn to the left. You've got to make it quite a... There we go. A steep turn so you don't hit the rocks on the other side. So you should turn to the right, which prevents you from cutting across traffic. Yeet! And then they're going to just teleport again, aren't they? Triples do dance a lot. Yeah, they don't fit. See? Same again. Not learning a lesson, are we? There it is. Simulation 1, David. Welcome in. It's been empty. That's a very early meme. 1. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Sim 1. Says it on the top of the player list. middle right of the screen. If I turn that off, I don't have this... Well, I do have this mouse, but I'd rather... You just left? Okay. I'd rather have it open, because it's easier. That is an alternative, but they still have the trailer, though. So... You know what happened? No, other than the partnership ended. I'm not the boss people at the top. And even if I did know, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you, would I? Why are they spamming GIF like that? Is that in ignore that person? In Kajak's chat? Probably. Jeez. So the chill thing in dude. Is Gears around? That command can now be edited because we don't have that snowman emote anymore. Oh, hello. Which truck and trailer are we thinking of? This one? This one? Didn't hear. In the winter command, the snowman is from the winter set, I assume. Which isn't in this set. This one. The super, yeah? Oh, you've got this one with the open doors. These don't have a hitbox, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can see the windows open. By the way, when that feature came out, for a while you couldn't see the windows open like that, and now you can, and they actually sync. I can actually see them. That's a crazy insult if that is one. Crash in the Lille Brussels Road? Of course there is. They sink, yeah, they just disappear. Electric trucks. The game needs to be getting them. You can already use the electric trucks, but only in quick jobs. Or with a mod from the workshop. 4 items edited. Well, oh, like this? Yeah, well, I've done this as well. Where it's kind of sunk in here. I think that's fine. Because many people do that. What else? 4 items?
Huh?
Different engine, maybe? Yeah, nothing else appears out of place. Yeah, I think with the electric, they want to add them to the game and add the charging for them first, so you don't have to go to a fuel station. And then, yeah. So there's nothing extreme with your vehicle. That's all right. It just why? What's the point? Potty mouth, eh? The orange lights. Which orange lights were you seeing? There were orange lights that came with the bus, but I don't know what they looked like. I don't know which ones people are on about. The people were wondering if they could still use them, but I don't know which ones they are. This is just to see if anything... Not that you should be insulting someone, if anything warrants the response they gave. On the cabins. The beacons, those are just beacons. But the person has used a roof bar from a different model so it doesn't fit the shape, and therefore it's slightly lower. But you can now use if you have the shock DLC, you have paintable roof bars. Nice. Would recommend using them. So again, nothing warranted that. So they're just saying it for absolutely no reason, because they're just insulting each other. Decorative labs? Decorative what? Yeah, the paintable bars are nice. It'd be nice if they were in the game, but the DLC is not expensive, so... Oh, you just disappeared, I saw that. Report a random. I also have an idea of who to raid as well, because they're still on and they shouldn't be. Strobe lights. See, I'm trying to wonder what you mean. Which lights? It isn't this one. It's later on. It's one of the others. This one. Hello. U-turns here. Dodgy. Dodgy. Okay, okay. And then to save time, we just go to the left. Sure. 5 head. We ain't wasting no time here. But then what goes through your mind when you do? You're just sitting here waiting for the normal traffic to start moving so you can just seamlessly merge in? What's everyone else supposed to do? Just be like, oh, it's okay, I'll just go round them. They teleported, good, but... Well, I mean, because they immediately teleported, that's not that bad then. If they didn't... You know... But still, don't do that. Someone said Lille. What's going on, Lille? Moist, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. I think really goes on, what, the highway underneath? I mean, yeah, people use this to go to Calais, don't they? But what bit of it? And here's the... Don't know how you got there, but here's the fuel station where everyone meets at. Super stuff. That came near the end of last year. And she's gone, where? I keep turning that layer off. I think one of the things set up turns it off. The supers came out end of last year. They are an upgrade to the current one, so you can set it up like that. You don't have to buy a new one, but you can buy a new one if you want. With the 770 and such. Kajak. Yes, he's in Calais somewhere, I think. Where are you at, David? Where's yours? Just, this may not be a flashbang.
Huh?
It's too dark. A lot of people just looking for AFK there. Very good. That wasn't caused by me. Oh. And then skybox. There we go. Clean. Very nice. I can. What's your number? Give me your 3 or 4 digit number. Think of joining Killua, big fan. Have a good one. Stay safe if it's cold and frosty. And look at that. We're basically concluding. Elmod. Cry. David, what's your number? Your in-game number, not your TMP number. You're a Claggiver. You don't know what that is. That's fine. In the player list, it's where it says ID. That would be your ID. Don't forget, everyone is player for me, so I don't know. Oh, are you this? Don't tell me you're this one. This one? Power. 126. Let me just confirm. Yes, it is this one. Okay. Oh, you've got... Oh. Okay. Because this is in front of them. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. The 730. These, by the way, for those that aren't aware, this model of Scania is getting a refresh as well, apparently. It's getting a revamp. A reskin, something. Very exciting. So it's not just the next gens, it's the old ones as well. Don't know when, but... yeah, it's in the tab list. I'm not moving my tab. If it was this one, then I'd have many things to say about this one. Because quite a lot going on here. Quite a lot. What was the other idea you said? Fine. It is nice that people want to confirm if their vehicles are okay or not. How about, just in general, you don't edit so much to the point where it isn't okay? The same, you've just moved a little bit. You were in Europort and now you're not. His truck is cool. Go and check out that guy. Oh, yes. Heavy haul setup. A Mercedes line board. We don't worry about that. Don't ask about that. Oh, that is a heavy, yeah. It's a special transport trailer. Because it has these two. I think the standard longest low bed doesn't have those at the front. Truck is, well, it's an 8x4, isn't it? I think you have. So already losing a few points there. No. With the heavy, I know, right? Look, you're actually doing it properly. Well done. Those ads? Oh, bad timing. Bad timing. Yes, this is Simulation 1. Sim 1. And that is basically the end of the session. I've banned a lot of people today. I don't want to ban a hell of a lot more. Prime. Yeah, what I was thinking of doing is adding, there's an emote, like that one, Felix, where it's 2.5 hours, specifically. You know the streams where I've gone a little bit over and gone to that one? That could be a double. Like, you've gone past 2, and now you've gone past 2.5. Something's wrong with them. That should be it. You got to play it. Go and play it. You'll have quite a few people if you go here, but I wouldn't recommend just going here unless you really know what the risks are for being here, because it's quite risky. A low bed, not a flat bed. In the game, it's called NA. Well, there you go then. There's an admin here. Yours as well. We're not just rating people's vehicles, by the way. I know it's turned into that now. It was originally where people were just saying, is mine okay save edit wise? And now it's just check out what I've got. That's fine. All Renault stuff. And Michelin. And the Halloween horns. Which are just annoying. Clean. Very nice. Oh, but where is this? Oh, Roscoff. For a while, saved it. Remember the pranks when it's like, it could be my own ID, and I don't even see my own ID, so. Oh, this isn't, I mean, yeah, this is terrible, but I've seen this kind of thing before. I don't know why you think that looks good, though. It doesn't look good. Oh, hello. God, the timing on that. You gonna reach this gap? Just about. Alright, just about. You get a kick for that. It's overtaking when there's a lot of people nearby, but it's not overtaking a lot. And it ended fairly early, so. It's almost the same, thinking of allowing that, but now I've got to kick all of these other people as well. Which I will. Cars really think they can just squeeze through. Okay, we're done. Back to you in the studio. The weather chopper. The winter mod removes this. Or has this been gone for a while? This used to have, like vines. Like grape vines. Growing. Has that been gone for a while? What? Why aren't RMs promoted? They are, it just takes a bit of time to do that. They have to make sure they're ready to be promoted for it. Some of them may not want to. I think you can stay in RM if you want. If you aren't able to play the game too well, maybe a crappy PC, that kind of thing. Yeah, I know, because they're growing it's winter. I just didn't remember if they were there when it wasn't the winter mod as well. At least you see maybe just the stems of them. You know? We'll look this way. Alright. So, they're here in normal gameplay. Good. Are you not using the mod then? Oh, the chat's delayed a bit. Oh, that message just came through. Okay, I know who we can say hello to. They raided me last week. So I'm returning the raid. Why does it have cars? If you want an actual car sim, yes, you would go and play Assetto. TMP's cars are not by any means the perfect model of car. They are to pad out the roads because TMP doesn't have NPC traffic. You wouldn't play TMP for an authentic car driving experience. You do not play TMP for an authentic bus driving experience. Yet, when the coaches come, it might be a nice experience. However, dedicated bus sims may still be better. If so, you just still go and play those games. You know? So I need to think of a message. Reading our friend Vi or Shoo-Doo-Doo. Anyone here plays Where Winds Meet? It's a kind of an interesting game. That's what they play a lot. Let's drive. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to all the new people that have joined today, by the way. Insane. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, you should. That's the main place where everything links to. Same username. It's going to be like OMC. Well, it's going to be... they've shown how it will work. So you're driving a very detailed model, taking jobs of delivering people, and you have to be careful because their satisfaction and how much profit you get depends on how well you drive. So if you drive about on the CD road, you're not going to get any profit at all because they're all going to die. So you got to be careful. You got to choose how smoothly you drive and so on. Shame you left. I'm not looking at it right now. You take over. You do it. You do it. But yes, Discord, generally the socials, which has a Discord in it as well. In the red platform chat, the pinned message is still there. Does it even work in this chat? It's a bit slow to show up. There it is. Very nice. It's in the description as well. Locomotive on a container carrier. Oh, the one where it just about fits. Yeah, physics says no to that normally. In the real world. You're too late, Oliver. Can you still get a flower? Yes, you can. Have a flower. Big fan. But if you want to come over to the purple platform, that's where the raid will go from. I don't know how long they want to still stream for, but why not? We need... What could it be? Because they're still awake, and they're in Aussie, and I don't know what on earth time it is for them right now. Have that. Copy that. That's the raid message. Don't spam me too much. I'll copy that. Alright. Tomorrow is driving. Tomorrow is also very interesting video tomorrow, which will kind of relate to the driving stream as well. Yeah? Both will be pretty good. Tropical, welcome in. You're joining late, Tropical. God damn it. Kenya dealer? Scania dealer, you mean? Or you mean a different Different vehicle. Which dealer? You can see where they are on the map, but how many you've discovered. If you haven't discovered many of them, then in Scania? I don't know where the nearest Scania dealer is. Hold on a minute. Let me have a look. Company, truck manager, truck dealer, Scania, Hanover, Dresden. That's it in Germany. For Scania, Hanover and Dresden. That's it. That's it. Those are the only ones. The one about holding the wheel? Yes. My 5 o'clock holding the wheel. That should be quite good. I really should hold it with 2 hands. If I was using force feedback, then I would be maybe 4 and 8. Because most of the wheels have a bit going straight across the middle. So you can't really do 9 and 3. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Alright. 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 For purple chat. It is letting me do it. A lot of people overtaking wrong. Well, please report them. My shift is done. Mixed will take over for it. Go harass him. Channel link. You will. The raid is at the top. You should automatically be joining it. Go be nice. Go drop them a follow. They raided last week. So we're raiding them back. Nice friend. Leave me alone. Do your job, man. Do your job. Go be nice. But go tell them to go to bed. Because they should be asleep. Copy the raid message. All the socials are the same links. Go follow all of them. Especially Discord. You need to be in the Discord because that's where schedules posted. That's where videos are posted. That's where we chat when we're not live. That kind of thing. I appreciate all the people that have joined. A big fan. A big fan. I'll send it in a moment, alright? Admin sleeping? Too bad. Admin do work. Peace out.